Hello everyone, I'm Shiny, and today I'm finally doing the long-awaited breathing style, the very first one to ever exist, created by the strongest man ever to exist in the world of Demon Slayer, Tsugikuni Yoriichi. Sun breathing, Hino Kokyu, also passed down as Hinokami Kagura. So, we have total of 13 breathings, well technically 12 to review, so let's get straight into it, shall we? So, over here, we got our dummy prepared, and for the first time ever, I'm actually going to be bashing an evil guy, which is Muzan himself. Well, you know, even if it's daytime, since the dummy, he's not burning, but he would still get the taste of our blade, known as Nichirin Sword Yoriichi. Dude, it looks so good, that golden tsuba with the red tint, and it's just very nice sword. I think it's one of my favorite designs, since it's quite obvious, but color red is my favorite color, so yeah. So, without further ado, let's begin showcasing the moves. So, the very first move we got is Sun Breathing First Form, Dance, also known in Japanese as Hinokokyu Ichi no Kata, Enbu. So, this move, you guys have pretty much seen it used by Tanjiro against Rui before. So it's a very simple move where you just simply, do a straight hit towards your enemy. But the thing is, we have animations now, which is insane. So, let me quickly show you guys it, because it's just so good. Alright, watch this. Enbu. Look at that! My guy flips. If you guys remember, in the anime, when Tanjiro went against Rui, he was like hopping around, and then eventually a string came, and then he just jumped and then used the Enbu to cut it through. So, very accurate recreation, and it just looks so good. Look at, like, oh, I can be using this all day. And look how cool Yoriichi looks when he does it. Hinokokyu Ichi no Kata, Enbu. Whew, very nice. So, yep. And the damage of Yoriichi's sword is actually insane. I think you guys can see. 32. So Yoriichi's sword is the only sword that is built different from the other Hashiras and the Kamaboko Squad's sword, where the default damage is 12. That is insane. So if you compare it to the Tanjiro sword, which is this one, by the way, the two different versions, despite it looking different, so one's the normal Tanjiro one, and the other is the one that's using Rengoku Tsuba, and they're actually both the same damage, which is 7, which is the same as all the other Hashira swords. And the other big difference Yoriichi's sword has from Tanjiro's, other than just the default damage, is the cooldown time. So Yoriichi's sword, the cooldown is super fast. You can just use different moves very fast, just Enbu. While if you're using Tanjiro, I mean, right now I'm in creative, so it doesn't show, but you have to wait much longer. So Yoriichi's sword is basically just a cheat. It's just forbidden. I never use it in my videos because it just gives big unfair advantage. But yeah, right now it's finally time for him to shine, so yeah. Okay, now that you guys have seen Enbu, we are ready to move on to the second one used in the Mugen Nessha film, known as Sun Breathing Second Form, Clear Blue Sky, also known as Hinokokyu ni no Kata, Hekira no Ten. So this one looks so amazing as well. So important thing about this move is you're not supposed to look straight, but you have to be, facing sideways to hit this move. So let's try it out right now. Ninokokyu Hekira no Ten. Look at that! It's so good. So it's just like how it was in the movie and the manga, where Tanjiro flew up and then swung his sword and this big ring came out. And in the film, they showed that the ring comes in twice, which has been recreated here. Look at that, we got the first bioparticles and the realistic flames that was added by the mod itself. Oh my goodness, that is absolute beauty. And again, the damage is insane. So yeah, that is Hekira no Ten, Clear Blue Sky. Next, we got Sun Breathing Third Form, Raging Sun. So this is one of my favorite to use in PvP, using the Tanjiro sword of course. So, in Japanese, it is known as Hinokokyu San no Kata, Retsujitsu Kokyo. So this one doesn't have animation yet because I don't think it really needs it, but I think he would, the creator called Orca would add it eventually. But here it is, so it's just a left-right swing, so it's a double attack, which is very, very useful in combat situations because you can hit enemies approaching from both sides. Plus, since it doesn't like happen at the same time, you can time it. So if there's, you know, for example in Battle Royale, there's an enemy on the left side and on the right side, you can go left and then right. Or you can even be looking backwards and then change later on, and then it would still hit. So a very, very good move. I would recommend for you to, you know, master this move in situations because it would be very useful. So yeah, that was San no Kata, Retsujitsu Kokyo. Next, we got Sun Breathing 4th Form, Burning Bones Summer Sun, or Hinokokyu Shinokata, Shakkotsu-enyo. This, by far, I think is the best move of the Sun Breathing form, at least in this game. Reason why is because the cooldown is not so bad. It's, you know, it's on the faster side, and the move looks very cool, and it's very, very strong because you can sometimes double hit. So let's first of all showcase it. Look at that. So my man swirls around the sword and then releases this like red circular pattern 3 times. And if you're lucky, just like that, you can get a double hit, which is insane. Like, so you can like parry their attack first, and then on top of that, damage the opponents. So if you guys have ever seen one of my tournament videos, whether it be Battle Royale or 1 vs 1, this is my prime to go move eventually. I don't think I used it too much at first, but then I realized how just strong this move is. But again, it's also situational because it's a very straightforward move, so you have to be very accurate. Like, no matter what, the opponent has to be in front of you. So yeah, just if you're hitting it from sideways, okay, sometimes you can get a double hit, but most of the time it's better to like be straight, and then it's a guaranteed double hit. So yeah, Shakkotsu-enyo, very nice move. And the thing I love about it the most is the particle. Look at that red particle mixed with the flames, just so good, man. I just love the color red so much that this is just this is giving me chills down the spine. How good it looks, and the movement, yeah, everything about it is just amazing. Okay, next one we got is Sun Breathing 5th Form, Sunflower Thrust, also known as Hinokokyu Go no Kata, Youkatotsu. So, in this one, it's gonna be major spoilers, so mute right now and I'll mute in 3 seconds. It's a move used by Tanjiro against Muzan in the very last fight. So, let's showcase it. So it's a poking move, just like that. So, it's similar to Shizuka Hamonzuki in the water breathing move, which I think is Piercing Raindrop in English. I think it's 7th Form or somewhere around that, where it just knocks back the opponent. So this one is basically the same. It also knocks back the opponent greatly. So this is the move I was trying to use very badly in one of my men hunts, because, you know, who wouldn't think it's a good idea to knock one of your hunters away like 10 billion blocks away? So yeah, if you haven't checked that video out, also check it out, since, you know, I think it's one of my best videos as well. You know, anything that I play with my friends are honestly good. Like, my friends are just so good. They're very entertaining. So yeah, this is the 5th Form, Sunflower Thrust, Youkatotsu. Next, we got, I think, the coolest looking one, Sun Breathing 6th Form, Dragon Sun Halo Head Dance, also known as Hinokokyu Roku no Kata, Nichiun no Ryu Kaburimai. So this move, the cooldown is sadly very, very slow, so when you use it, you have to be very cautious. You know, you have to know that you're gonna hit it no matter what. But when it hits and when you use it, it looks very sick. So if you right click, a dragon appears and then you just swirl around. Look at that. This is so badass. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't think you can look cooler than this. This is like the peak of how cool you can be. So I guess you can swirl around like that to try and aim for the double hit if you want to, just like that. Alright. So yeah, very insane move. Looks absolutely amazing. I just can't. Yeah, I can use this all day. Like nighttime against demons. I just keep on using Sun Halo Dance, Kaburimae, and yeah, just ultimate satisfaction. Oh, we just had Muzan. So yeah, that was the 6th form, Michiun no Ryu Kaburimae. Next, we got Sun Breathing 7th form, Setting Sun Transformation, known as Hinokokyu Shichi no Kata, Shayo Tenshin. So again, spoilers, used against Akaza as the finishing move, you know, when Tanjiro finished Akaza off. I mean, not really, but the last attack he did. So this one, again, recreated very, very accurately, which is absolutely sick. So if you guys have seen in the manga, Tanjiro, like, he does like this side flip thingy where, or I guess, I don't know how to say this, but just look at that. So yeah, this is like just enough height to cut the neck, as you can see. And it's like, this is so satisfying as well. You know what? Sun breathing, I mean, I don't know, it might be my bias because I'm a Tanjiro Sword's primary user, but it's definitely my favorite. It just looks so good, it feels good. Absolutely amazing. The flames, the red particles, everything about it is just amazing. Look at that. My man Yoriichi is just going in. So, when I was watching Orca review this, he told me that, not told me, I guess told the viewers that, the animation is actually glitched. So if you go slow motion, something looks off, which I still haven't tried, but I guess if you guys want to see, or find out what's odd about it, you can try and, you know, play this scene in slow motion. You know what? Maybe I can see it. Okay, I think the arm is glitched. But hey, it doesn't matter. It happens so fast. It still looks absolutely stunning. So yeah, that was 7th form, Setting Sun Transformation, Shayo Tenshin. Next, we got Sun Breathing 8th form, Solar Heat Haze, known as Hinokokyu Hachi no Kata, Hirin Kagero. You know what? I keep on saying this looks best, this looks better, but this one also looks so amazing because of the gradation. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Blue to purple to red. This fade is so good. So again, we did not have the animation yet, which I don't think it's even necessary to, you know, showcase how epic this looks like, but oh my goodness. That is just, the colors are so beautiful. I just can't believe it. So, you know, this move is not honestly the best since it's very small range and you have to be very close to the opponent, but I still love to use it just because it looks so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was Hirin Kagero, Solar Heat Haze. Next, we got Sun Breathing 9th form, Beneficent Radiance, known as Hinokokyu Kuno Kata, Kiki Onko. So this is basically the best dashing move Sun Breathing has, which honestly it's lacking a lot of dashing moves. You know, Sun Breathing is not the best in mobility, but you know what, this one at least it's fast and looks cool. Look at that, my man is spitting. Oh, that is so cool. So yeah, this move, again, I used it a lot in one of my manhunts, or I guess like the... No, I guess, yeah, just the manhunts, or Hitman vs. Survivor series. Again, super amazing. You can hit Muzan like that over and over again. Very, very cool. Yeah, amazing. Like, honestly, yeah, all I can say about this mod is just praises. Like, single-handedly, I think this is the best mod to ever exist. Like, no joke. So yeah, that was Beneficent Radiance, Kiki Onko. Next, we got Sun Breathing 10th form, Kasha. Wait, oops. Sun Breathing 10th form, Fire Wheel, also known as Hinokokyu Ju no Kata, Kasha. So, this one again is a dashing move, which is slightly shorter ranged, but PvP wise, I believe this one is more useful because you can time it better, and how do I say it? Like, the distance might be a bit shorter, but the range is bigger, as you can see. Like, the whole wheel just goes down. You're like making like a semicircle. So yeah, again, looks absolutely amazing. Love the spin. A very good move. So yeah, that was the 10th form, Fire Wheel, Kasha. Next one, we got a counter-attacking move, which is very interesting. Sun Breathing 11th Form, Fake Rainbow. Also, in the Japanese, known as Hinokokyu 11の型, Gennichiko. So this one will be used in the upcoming Season 2 form against Daki. So, you know, I'm very excited to see how it's gonna look like. So, this has slight animation when you right-click. So before you enter that rainbow phrase, you hold the sword and then just TP. So this move is actually very hard to execute it well, but when you do it, it looks absolutely sick. So just like that, you just TP and then hit your opponent, just like that. So yeah, you usually use it right before you get attacked to teleport behind your opponent, and then hopefully it hits, just like that. Oh man, looks so good. So the particles, it's kind of similar to Iguro Obanai's, but it's much more colorful. Yeah, the rainbow is absolutely insane. So yeah, that's the Gennichiko. Probably the most satisfying move if you actually hit, but very hard to execute. Next, we got the last one. Sun Breathing 12th Form, Flame Dance, Hinokokyu 12の型, Enbu. So, interesting fact is, if you know Japanese, or if you look at the kanji, Flame Dance and Dance, so the first form and 12th form, both are known as Enbu, but the way it's written in Japanese is different. So it's very, you know, smart from the author how they, you know, begin off the Sun Breathing move with Enbu and ended it with Enbu, but it's different Enbu because the kanji of it is different. So yeah. Let's showcase it. So this is how it looks like. So unlike the singular horizontal slash, this one goes both horizontal and vertical, which is, again, a very good move to use in PvP situations. Any move that has a wide range of attack is very good. So yeah, even if you're looking sideways, it's gonna hit. You can switch sides later on. Very, very good move. So yeah, those were all the 12 moves, and you know, some of you, for who don't know, might be wondering, so what is this 13th form about? So, it's not an actual move on its own, but in fact it is the first form to 12th form, all combined into one, invented by Yoriichi, of course. So, the 13th form is born when you keep on repeating first form to 12th form, you know, in like an infinite loop. So, let's try it out once. Okay. Enbu, Hekira no Ten. Shakkotsenyo. Look at that, it's just sick. He just kaburimai. Kasha, Gennichiko, Enbu. So, you know, it would be very sick if I can say all the moves, but it happens very fast. But yeah, just look at that. This is by far the strongest move because you combine everything into one. Oh my goodness, Shayo Tenshin. Oh, that is so sick. So yeah, that is 13th form. You know, instead of a dummy, we can also try it out on Yoriichi Zero. I mean, who else can survive Yoriichi's moves other than Yoriichi himself? I mean, technically it's not Yoriichi, so it's gonna die. But you can try out Enbu, Hekira no Ten, 烈日光鏡、尺骨炎陽、8月日中塗りかぶりまい斜陽天心、危機温厚、貨車、現日光、演武。So that is very sick. Say this thing, eventually Muichiro and Tanjiro will fight against, but yeah. So that was it for Sun Breathing, Hinokokyu. In my personal opinion, the best breathing move to exist in both Demon Slayer and in this mod. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys haven't checked out my other breathing form reviews, such as moon, water, flame, go check it out. It would be very nice. If you're interested in more content like this in general, please leave a like and subscribe, as that would mean really a lot to me. So yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye! Jane!